Yeah, my people. Let's see if I can get a couple people in here first. Let me see if I can get a couple people in. Years old, my people. Let me see if I can get some people in here first. Let me see if I.
50%. Connection. Motorola 15GUW.
Let me see if I can get a couple people in here first. Supreme, my people. Supreme, how you feeling? Ah. I don't have my chlorophyll. I forgot my chlorophyll. But let me see people up in here. Years old, my people. Supreme, woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This I throw. Years out. Some blood, years old, my people, years old, some blood, years old. Listen, I'm ready. Listen, I'm ready to bring some receipts here for you real quick, my people. And I told you, even when I'm awake, like chilling on, you know what I mean? So at peace, I can go live. This is how I'm in my comfort zone. And this is amazing. But let me just tell you this, right? I'm ready to bring receipts for all. Sit down, get your family members together. Everybody that's called you crazy, you know what I mean. You might want to share this video with them. Everybody that called you crazy, everybody that think they're gonna go, it's gonna go for a few seconds. Yeah, you know what I mean. Everybody that think that's gonna something. How appropriate for this song. Everybody that was like, nah, this is just happening in one part of the world. This happened at one point in time, Kala. This was going on before. Really? Oh, really? The increase of ionized particles that is hitting the planet at a high accelerating rate. Tell me about it, huh? Listen, let me just say this to you, Gina Marie. I know what you're looking at. I know what y'all paying attention to. Don't sit there and stress yourselves out. This is my advice to all other species, all other races. Don't sit there and stress yourself out about something that you can't stop. We all had an opportunity to stop this. I just want to tell you that. Listen, don't think it's going to be a beautiful road for us either. So understand that. And it's not going to be by your doing. It's going to be by let me tell you this. We have our brothers and sisters going to pull you aside. You see, the sun is separating the prokaryotic cell from the eukaryotic cell. We're gonna pull you to the side, and we're gonna explain to you in detail. We're gonna show you. We're not even gonna talk to you verbally. We're gonna talk to you telepathically, and we're gonna show you in detail because everything that you do is stored in what you call crystal melanin. It is stored in your crystals. Let me give you an example of this, right? Those that haven't watched the series called American Gods. Do you remember when Shadow was locked up in the police station? And Mr. Big, whatever his name was, walked in, because that's also Pindar Moloch. And he showed him all of his memories. Remember that? Those that don't watch American Gods, but anyway, he showed Shadow Moon all of his past memories. Everything that he thought that Shadow Moon thought, everything that he was doing secretly in the dark, it was already it was recorded. This man had the ability to step in and rewind his history and play it back for him in his consciousness right there, right in front of his face. What's going to happen and which is going to take place with us. But listen, everybody in here, people in here, hit that like button if you appreciate the content. Listen, all I'm gonna say to you, listen. Matter of fact, don't hit the like button yet. Oh, let me get this off here because I'm not taking no phone calls. Let me get this off. Oh yeah. I know I ain't got my shades on, so I gotta make sure I'm looking right. Or make sure I'm seeing right what I'm writing. Hold on. So listen, let me get y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right. Oh man. So when they listen, let me just say this to the people. Labor Day weekend. For your Labor Day people. In America, football gonna be on next week. The Roman Coliseum's gonna be at. Notice that the Roman Coliseums and the games last from September all the way to what? February. Why is that? Huh? And football, the most violent sport. Notice that all the most celebrating time from August, September, October, November, definitely September on into all equinox. October, November, December. Those are all high, very high spiritual, energetic months. All the way through. But look at what they got us doing. Halloween, Thanksgiving, slavery was going on at this time. Pedophilia, all this stuff is happening. But don't worry about it. Let me show y'all something. As y'all enjoy, is everyone that want to continue to sit back and believe that this is going to turn around and this is a piece of garlic. And before somebody giving me about Dr. Savior, I love what garlic does to my body. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, I'm my own doctor. And I still value and appreciate Dr. Savior. But I appreciate and value my mind too. Listen to my body. And my body listens to me. I control my body. My body don't control me. So I'm getting ready to play this video real fast for you. People that have sat back for the last several years and called me crazy, called me off my rocker. Not just me, brothers and sisters that said that. You know how they said it to you? Remember when they first came out, the bots, they used to come out talking about, oh man, you lying, you wrong about genetics. And now they can't say nothing about genetics. You understand? Now they can't say nothing about we're the same. When I said, wait a minute, that one cell, just one cell, made of trillions of them. That one cell. Explain those molecules in there. Explain those DNA molecule sequences. Explain that to me. You can't. And I don't have the same thing in my cell that you have in yours. See, now they disappeared with that. And now that the sun is turned up in intensity, you don't hear them saying anything else about the sun anymore, right? Just being distracted, trying to distract you another way. But I'm going to shut the distraction down. It's right here. Hold on. Let me rewind this one more time. I'm going to shut down with this right here. Here you go right here, my people. Let me share this video with y'all. Let me share this video. Guiltiness, talking about guilty, rest on their conscience. Oh yeah. Oh, let me sure I can see this. This is trash, right? Okay. You great, leave? All right. Hold on, my people. I gotta make sure that the screen is shared. Shared. Because it don't look like it's shared on my end. It's not even showing I'm live. Hold on. It ain't live, people. What type of shit is this? All right, cool. All right, good. We good. We green light. I had to make sure that the screen. All right, green light. All right, cool. All right, good. I had to make sure that the screen. All right, here we go, people. Let's go.
The first time in years. In any case, this has been the hottest year in 60, 70 years.
It's not that they don't water here, that there's no water here at all.
False. It's not that they don't water here, but there is no water here. So now I want you to look at the dates at the bottom. I want you to look at what's being said, hear what's being said, and I want you to continents that is being affected by this. And look at the people that's in those areas. So here we go.
It's not that they don't water here, but that there is no water here at all.
I'm 30 years old now, and for as long as I can remember, I have never experienced such a drought like this here.
我在河南
Floods have devastated Pakistan.
Look at the map now. Over here on the left, you can screenshot this, and slow it down and look at it later. But look at the dots that's appearing, volcanoes, tornadoes. Look at this right here to the left. And then look at where it's all happening.
For Chinese residents, the summer of 2022 is becoming the most difficult summer in recent history. Record high temperatures, water shortages, widespread power outages, and as the forced shutdowns of many companies. The country recorded the longest and strongest heat wave in the observation history. Absolute heat records were broken in many cities in the southwestern and central provinces. Among the latest unprecedented records, temperatures of 44 degrees Celsius were recorded in Sichuan province on August 24th.
Can't say it's been for many 100 years. In any case, this has been the hottest year in 60, 70 years. It's been insanely hot for a whole month already. The temperature is 43, 44 degrees.
Subway stations and shopping malls have become a haven for thousands of people seeking shelter from the unbearable heat. Farmers push to save their crops. In July alone, the economic damage from the heat wave was $400 million, affecting 5.5 million people.
Do you know how hard it is for farmers this year? In August, there was no cool, only unusual heat. The country folks are working tirelessly, but all in vain. 2022 will be the worst year for them, especially in areas of northern Sichuan. Farmers, whose bread depends on nature, are very annoyed. Unprecedented in recent years.
Go get water many times throughout the day, and the
We back up here. We good. We good. Come on. We good. Come on. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Come on. I gotta rewind that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna rewind. Cool. I'm ready to get somebody out here hotspot, my people. Don't worry about it. I'm ready to get somebody hotspot out here. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. All right, let me see something. All right, let me see if it play, people. Let me see. I'll rewind it a little bit. Let me see something.
This year.
Where we at? We good? Can y'all see that? We good? We good? I'm in VA. It's my sister, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see her. Let me see. Oh, there she goes. She's walking by. There you go. That's my sister right there, y'all. They're out here getting some okra. Listen, hold on. We good? All right, cool. We good. We good. All right, cool. Let me get this going. Let me get this going. Cool. All right. So we good. Let me see. We good. We still good, right, people? I'm gonna be looking in the chat, man. I got the chat. You can't see bullshit again. Look at this bullshit again. I gotta get. Hold on. It's saying we good. It's saying I'm good. I'm be looking in the chat, man. Just out of focus. Yeah, I'm ready to go in the house and do this. No, this is how deep this is. Yeah, all right, y'all see, all right. The first time that it goes, as soon as I go to share my screen, the internet started having problems. So let's go with that. Let's see. Be good. So can y'all see the screen now? The video that I was playing. I just want to see somebody tell me, can y'all see the screen at the video? And the connection speed is slow. I know. It's not that it's slow. I'm outside and I was trying to connect my hotspot to it. We good. Yes, we good. Nah. All right, cool. Let's go.
Been too difficult. Farmers are having a hard time cultivating the land. We have to live off what the skies send us. I'm 30 years old now, and for as long as I can remember, I have never experienced such a drought like this year.
It's not that they don't water here, but that there's no water here at all.
A severe drought has disrupted power and water. Dozens of rivers have disappeared from the face of the earth. The country's largest freshwater reservoir, Lake Yanku, is now nothing but vast sand and small streams.
Wait a minute. Pause. Wait a minute. Shit, my people. And my man, spot. And, come on, my good. The okra. Yeah, let me get this raw. Oh, that tastes the best. Mm, that tastes the best. Oh my gosh, people. Listen, hold on. First of all, let me see something. Let me show y'all something. I don't, yo, Norfolk, Virginia. Let me tell you something. These white folks over here is in trouble. When I say that, look at your brother. Look at that right behind me. You see that craft right there? You see that right there? Right there. And then look at this right here. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Right there. Oh, it'd be look. Hold on, further off. That. Okay, so if you want to say the long line is if you want to say the long line is a chemtrail line, then how did it turn to that right there? This is in all different directions. Look at this. But anyway, it's okay. You don't got to trust what I'm saying. It's all good. It's all good. Let me see. We good? All right, cool. I can bang it right here. Tell me, we good, people? We good? Mm-hmm. We good? We good? Oh, that you're on sped up too. Oh, guess what? For the people that listen, you wasn't here in the beginning. I'm starting it over from the beginning. I'm starting it over from the beginning. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Come on. Hit that like. Let me get out of here. Hit that like button. Let me come back up in here. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. For all the people that were saying, "Oh, this is just an anomaly. This is not going to take. This is only going to. This is going to eventually go back to how it was." Yeah, you crazy. Let's go. I'm going to play screen up. Let me see. Speed is good. Let me check. There we go.
The first time in 100 years. In any case, this has been the hottest year in 60, 70 years.
It's not that they don't water here, but that there is no water here at all.
I'm 30 years old now, and for as long as I can remember, I have never experienced such a drought like this here.
我在河南
Floods have devastated Pakistan.
For Chinese residents, the summer of 2022 is becoming the most difficult summer in recent history. Record high temperatures, water shortages, widespread power outages, and as a consequence, the forced shutdowns of many companies. The country recorded the longest and strongest heat wave in the observation history. Absolute heat records were broken in many cities in the southwestern and central provinces. Among the latest unprecedented records, temperatures of 44 degrees Celsius were recorded in Sichuan province on August 24th.
Can't say it's the first time in 100 years. In any case, this has been the hottest year in 60, 70 years. It's been insanely hot for a whole month already. The temperature is 43, 44 degrees every day.
Subway stations and shopping malls have become a haven for thousands of people seeking shelter from the unbearable heat. Farmers rush to save their crops. In July alone, the economic damage from the heat wave was $400 million, affecting 5.5 million people.
Do you know how hard it is for farmers this year? In August, there was no coolness at all, only unusual heat. The country folks are working tirelessly, but all in vain. 2022 will be the worst year for them, especially in the hilly areas of northern Sichuan. Farmers, whose bread depends on the mercy of nature, are very annoyed. They have suffered from severe drought, unprecedented in recent years.
There is no water on the mountain, so we have to go down the mountain to get water. It's a long hike up and down, almost 2 miles round trip. The temperature right now is high, and we have to go get water many times throughout the day. And the hot sun evaporates water instantly.
The hot sun do what? Evaporates water what? Instantly. And they have to travel long distances to get water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cannibalism. Dark ages.
今年太难了，农民种
This year has been too difficult. Farmers are having a hard time cultivating the land. We have to live off what the skies send us. I'm 30 years old now, and for as long as I can remember, I have never experienced such a drought like this year.
It's not that they don't water here, but that there is no water here at all.
A severe drought has disrupted power and water supplies for hundreds of thousands of residents. Dozens of rivers and reservoirs simply disappeared from the face of the earth. The country's largest freshwater reservoir, Lake Poyanku, is now nothing but vast fields of sand and small streams. They've created patterns on the muddy shoals, which the Chinese media call the Earth Tree, marking the state of the lake as a warning of a dangerous future due to intensification of extreme weather events.
The tree of life. The tree of
China's
life.
largest river, the Yangtze, is in even greater distress. The country's main waterway is not only a major source of hydroelectric power, but also a key transport route.
China
The
and
water
Taiwan.
level
Joke.
in the river has dropped to a historic low.
They gotta come to America. The
A
war
severe
has to go
lowering
on.
of the water level in the Chongqing municipality has resulted in a previously submerged island and three Buddhist statues on it, believed to be 600 years old, being visible above the water. An unprecedented drought and abnormal heat in the same region caused numerous forest fires. Evacuation were carried out in the most affected areas.
It's been particularly difficult recently in Chongqing. Everyone saw the thick smoke rolling in. At that moment, I was just coming up to my apartment, and suddenly I noticed that the mountain across the road was burning and smoking up again.
Heat waves in China are increasing in intensity and duration, and rivers are disappearing one after another. At the same time, people in other parts of the country are suffering from widespread flooding or witnessing a typical phenomenon. For example, Shenzhen had its first ever snowfall in August. The snow season usually begins in mid or late September and can last up to 7 months, up to April of the following year. But this year, it snowed in May, June, and now in August. At the same time, the temperature dropped to -4 degrees Celsius.
Taiwan, what? Taiwan, what? Man, that's smoke screens, people. Smoke screens.
Until recently, many of us knew little about this state in South Asia. And today, the whole world is watching with horror the shocking footage coming from Pakistan. A humanitarian catastrophe of incredible proportions. This is how the government characterizes the current situation in the Republic. As of August 25th, 2022, almost 3, and in some places, 5 times more precipitation fell here than the average for 30 years across the country. The population and infrastructure can no longer cope with the incessant heavy rains that began in mid-June. The dams are full. Some have opened an emergency water discharge. More than 30 million Pakistanis were affected by floods and landslides, and more than 1,000 people were unable to survive the disaster.
A lot of flood water entered our village. Our homes are submerged. Some of our relatives have died, and cattle too. We're not receiving any relief from the government.
The National Disaster Management Authority of Pakistan estimates that more than 200,000 houses were completely destroyed, and about 450,000 were damaged. Millions of people are in urgent need of shelter. Broken bridges and roads prevent people from fleeing to safer areas. For the same reason, aid cannot arrive on time to many localities. Hundreds of thousands of hectares of crops and orchards have been destroyed by floods and landslides. In addition, over 700,000 livestock, a vital source of livelihood for many families, have died.
Pause, man. Hold on. Hold on, my people. I'm eating strawberries and cherries, right? But hold on. Do you see any of this on the news? This shit's on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Do you see this on Channel 3, 610, CNN News, Fox? I mean, do y'all see this? All y'all see is Ukraine, gas prices, the war, black people killing black people. That's all you see. Rappers. You don't see none of that, but you feel the sun. See, let me explain something to the other people on this planet. We already knew that with these electronics, with being caught up in the materialistic world, we already knew that the distractions was going to be at its highest, right? So we also knew that a lot of brothers and sisters was going to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to their own brothers and sisters because of their own toxic behavior. You know what I mean? Like you actually fought for this system. You just didn't. They said live in the world, but don't be of the world. You actually lived in the world, supported the world, and you were the world. See, that's the issue. That's why a lot of us are heartbroken and destroyed, because we actually was destroying our own selves as well as our brothers, our own brothers and sisters, to gain success in a world that was designed to destroy you in the first place. That's it. That's the whole issue. And nobody wanted to admit this shit. You know what I mean? Just like other races of people don't want to admit that. What the fuck y'all looking out in the sky for extraterrestrials? They already here. How did you get here? What you mean? How did you get here? Crazy. They already here. That don't make any sense. Oh, there's an alien out there. Well, hold on for a second. Before we even look out there, how did you get here? Oh, God. Well, no, hold on. Without using God, without using that individual and using your fake historian books, you can just go with genetics. Even you can use your historian books, because where did you come from? And they tell you where you come from in your religious books, but you deny it too. You be like, nah, that's somebody else they talking about. And then when they talk about God chosen people that was enslaved, you be like, nah, that was somebody else they was talking about. People, we all could have lived on this planet harmonized and chill. We all could have been chilling. Let me get back to this video. Everybody that's going to go over the cryptocurrency, everybody think it's going to be some money. You're going to have some sort. Let me explain something to you. China is going into Taiwan. It's all a whole gimmick. It's a psyops. That's all it is. They don't care nothing about them people. Most of them people that's in the military are fucking clones and lizards. They don't care about that. This is a suit, people. Y'all not understanding. The sun is melting away the suit. This is a suit that is melting away. Oh my God. Come on, man. Somebody put it in there. The age of Aquarius, where the truth, what? Come on. Come on. This is some disturbing shit. And see, you got to be able to deal with shit like this. See, most people can barely deal with the fact that when they told them that Jesus was real, because they went from Jesus and to another religious spiritual. See, you somewhere along the line, you got to be stuck in to a religion. Somebody has to be above you, no matter what state of condition you are in. So even if that 97% junk DNA was active in your body, you still wouldn't even look at yourself as a creator. You still wouldn't. You know why? Because it's been stripped away from you. That's why. And I don't know that right now it's a very primitive design system. When you really look at it and start to do basic research on it, it's a primitive system. So I'm confused on how children can grasp this basic system when you explain the truth to children, but grown children can't seem to get it. They rather kill you over the system. So understand, just like what we do with kids, we give them toys, we give them gifts, we give them games. The same thing they do with grown children. They give them toys, cars, gifts, diamond. How you walking around with diamonds and shit around your neck and all this shit? Like, and you saying I paid 33,000, I dropped 100,000 on a bracelet. That don't even make any sense, nigga. You are a diamond. You're crystals, bro. The diamond wouldn't be here if you didn't put it there. So what? I'm confused. How could that ever be something of a value, something that you would literally destroy your whole species in order to obtain? Some of us will kill our own mothers. We don't have no problem sacrificing the consciousness of children. And that's just being honest. I'm not here to scold my brothers and sisters. I'm talking about the dark ones that's going to be revealed in the dark. I'm talking about the dark ones that refuse. All they want to do is create and continue to have mischief. All they want to do is divide and conquer. That's all they want to do is create division. You want to have some sort of separation from your other brothers and sisters. But let me explain something to you. You're going to get the exact separation you want. You're going to stand alone. You're going to be you. You're going to do you. Trust me when I tell you, you can't see what's happening. The great separation, light versus darkness. You won't hang out at nighttime no more, especially what you're going to start seeing coming around on the planet. You're not going to hang around at nighttime. You're not. Hold on. Let me show you this. Shout out to my man, Orion TV. Let me share this real fast. No, hold on. Let me share this real fast. Let me share this real fast. Y'all have the slightest idea was taking place amongst you. Y'all have the slightest idea what's taking place amongst you. Trust me. It's coming big time. Let me see something. Here we go right here.
That's right.
Let me see something here. All right, here we go. Pause. You ready to leave? Oh. All right, my people. Let me get this together here for you. Let me get there. Let me see something here. All right, cool. Now listen, I'm ready to share this with you. Hold on, it's a couple brothers and sisters that's getting ready to leave, my people. And I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna let the video play while I see them out the door. I don't wanna. I forgot what time they was leaving, so let me get this right here before I walk out the door, though, I want to play this here. Shout out to my man. Look, this is a deer that's eating a rabbit.
Family, more life. Yo, family, see what I was telling you about these zombie deer? Here you go. I told you they're putting something in the air, the food, the water. Yeah, man, it's transforming everything. Got done. Fuck with the DNA of all living things on Earth. Transforming them into the image of the beast, the blood god. See, this fucking deer is a vegetarian. What's it doing? This motherfucker eating a bunny rabbit. Why is a deer eating a bunny rabbit? Fam, I told you guys this. You see, it doesn't have all the sores all over it like the other deer I showed you. But even so, it's still a zombie. It just hasn't broken out yet. Its mind's already gone. You see it eating a fucking rabbit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bingo, the mind is already gone. That's what the you know what is for, to take away the mind, the God inside of you, the divine. So therefore, these people out here that's eating double cheeseburgers and all that other bull crap, you think that's meat? That's not meat. That's something else. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. That's something completely else. So I'm gonna play this video, and I'll be right back so I can see them out, my people. One love.
The situation of flood affected areas is heartbreaking. Floods have devastated Pakistan. We are victims of climate catastrophe. I have seen that most of the homes, majority of the livestock, hotels, shops, markets are sinking down in water. I never seen in my life such a huge flood, such a dangerous flood, and such a dangerous raining in the entire history. According to the National Disaster Management Authority, last night on news they discussed that in the history of Pakistan, first time we are calculating such a huge flood and raining. For the last 2-3 days, people are spending nights on national highways.
Unfortunately, in modern society, the conditions are such that the problem of forecasting and eliminating the consequences of dangerous climatic phenomena has been and still remains the most difficult. Change is only possible only when the value of human life is in the first place.
My bad, people. I value y'all, appreciate y'all. Listen, it was wrong. I had to see them out, but I just wanted to share that with y'all, my people. Like, listen, it is what it is. You know, like it's no more to say about this. This planet is shutting down. This is the great reset on the planet. Don't let these people hype you up and tell you that all of us are going to experience the same thing. No, we're not. We're all not going to experience that. The revealing, this is how it's going to take place in my vision, in my heart. This is how I feel right now. Everything is
China just cannot catch a break. What you just saw happen for real. There were long power cuts in Chengdu city. More than 21 million people.
Hold up, let me share this with you. See what I'm talking about? This is what Kala do. I don't know what nobody else does. I'm gonna tell you what Kala do. Look, I'm on it. I'm on it. See, can't nobody fool me and tell me, oh, you're lying, Kala. You know, you're just making this up. No, the hell I'm doing this shit. You're falling for your local news, not me. Look at that right there. What that say? September 1st, what? Oh, 2022. Okay, cool. So we're gonna hear what she has to say. I don't have to make none of this up. You're gonna have to live with this, not me.
China just cannot catch a break. What you just saw happen for real. There were long power cuts in Chengdu city. More than 21 million people live in the city. People at this restaurant were using hand fans and phone flashlights. They had no option. There was no electricity. And today, their nightmare just got worse. There is a Wuhan virus outbreak in Chengdu. Do you know what that means in China? A sweeping lockdown. And that has been imposed in Chengdu. All 21 million people of the city will now be locked up in their homes. And they're suffering.
Pause. Hold up for a second, people. Pause. 20 what million where? Locked up who? And where? With no electricity, no air conditioning? You gonna even do that to people that ain't got no guns. You can only do that to people that ain't got no guns, my people. Right? Let's just keep it a bean. Oh my gosh, people. Let's just keep it a bean. You can only do that to people. I'm looking at the chat over here and over here. You can only do that to people that ain't got no guns. A virus broke out. Another virus. Not to mention, I done told y'all people, they're not viruses. Their bodies are breaking down. Their cells can no longer the chloroplast that they took from a plant DNA sequence to implant into their DNA to help them ingest the sun, that's not working no more. So the result of that, damaging their molecules, which is damaging their cells, is breaking down. And now you will call virus and diseases because you have different DNA animal sequences inside of you. So what happens when two different species sexually try to reproduce? When first of all, they won't do it. But if they force to do, what happens is, because of the blood, a different blood, the first thing that happens is diseases. So guess what's happening? Because they have mixed DNA, diseases that they're calling you, or virus, whatever we want to call it. Well, I don't want to say whatever we want to call it. There's a difference between a virus and a disease. So, yes, these are viruses. Their bodies are breaking down. And they're telling you that it's going to be spread as a disease. Nah, these are viruses. So, let me go back over here. Hit that like button. You appreciate the content? Come on, hit that like button. You really appreciate the content? Some blood. Let me rewind this a little bit. Hit that like button, people. Come on, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you know what that means in China? A sweeping lockdown. And that has been imposed in Chengdu. All 21 million people of the city will now be locked up in their homes. And their suffering is not unique. Many Chinese cities have met the same fate. Today, the world is talking about Xinjiang. A United Nations report has come out. It has confirmed what the world has long known. The Communist Party of China is the world's worst human rights offender. We'll discuss that report later on the show. But let me tell you this. A large part of mainland China resembles Xinjiang today. For millions of people, their homes have been turned into jails, and citizens are being treated like criminals. Everyone in China today is a casualty. Everyone is suffering the excesses of the Communist Party, and everyone is getting the Xinjiang treatment. Tonight, we'll show you how.
Who? You don't want that Xinjiang treatment. You don't want that Xinjiang treatment. That's it, like it's coming to the United States. When she say everyone is getting that shoeshine treatment, you don't want that shoeshine treatment, but it looked like Biden has sold you out. Oh my God. He has convinced you to sell yourself out. That shoeshine treatment.
Everyone is suffering the excesses of the Communist Party and everyone is getting the Xinjiang treatment. Tonight we'll show you how. We'll show you 5 videos that sum up the ugly truth of zero COVID. Let's start with China's latest lockdown orders. The latest victim, like I said, is Chengdu. It is in southern China. It's a mega city, an economic powerhouse. Its GDP is well over $250 billion.
Read that at the bottom right there, my people. Over 100 million citizens in lockdown. Ooh. 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 I had to ask you a serious, honest question. With no power, food shortage, what do you think going to take place here? What do you think will happen? What do you think already happened? Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
It's well over $250 billion, which makes Chengdu the 7th wealthiest city in China. And it's now under lockdown. Do you know how many Wuhan virus cases were found there? Not even 1,000 as of this morning. But Chinese authorities have asked all 21 million residents to stay at home. For the people of Chengdu, it's like being out of the frying pan and into the fire. Here's video number 1. It is believed to be from an apartment complex in Chengdu. A few days ago, people were crying for help there.
Hold on. Let me rewind that back a little bit. Now, I want you to hear those cries and screams, right? And those yellings. And I want you to remember the screams and cryings and yellings from ships, prison camps, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti. I want you to remember those. Australia, Brazil, all South America. I want you to remember the screams and cries that your children and that your women, my brothers, your mothers were doing. I want you to, this is happening by nature. This is happening by something that was created, not even from nature. You see, what they did to us, they're not even from nature. That's why they had to, that's why they, meaning they're not natural. That's why they do unnatural things. What's now coming back to them is something natural. The sun, the red iron oxide dust, the intensity of the radiation that's coming from the sun, the ionized particles, the solar flares that is coming off the sun. This is all happening natural. You don't see nothing in the nature violently infringing its ways on another species and forcing it to live like itself. You don't see that.
It's hard to verify the authenticity of this video, like we say for most videos from China, but multiple news reports, talk about the ordeal of the people in this region. This city, Chengdu, is the capital of the Sichuan province. This month, Sichuan has been hammered by natural disasters, a record-setting drought, a punishing heat wave that devastated power supplies, then wildfires. It's like everything that could go wrong went wrong here. Local authorities were struggling to respond to these multiple crises, and now they must impose sweeping lockdowns. And here's what a lockdown means in China: forced quarantine, harassment, and wide-ranging crackdowns. It's time for video number 2. This is from the Taiwan city. On your screen is a foreign national. He was in a park without a mask. There were other people too in the park, other Chinese citizens who did not have a mask on. But guess who the guards went after? the foreigner. So he told them that they were being racist. And you have to see what happened next.
You're racist. You're racist. The police is coming. The police is coming. You're racist. You're racist. He's a racist.
Here is what those guards were telling the man. In China, you speak Chinese. So that's what the foreigners go through. What about the people of China? What happens to those who are in lockdown in China? One word sums up their life: chaos. Let's show you video number 3. This is from the month of July. Sichuan's Ziyang city was conducting mass tests. Everyone was asked to take one. Just look at what happened. Like I said, total chaos. It's an everyday story in China. People are summoned abruptly. They're made to stand in long queues and then forced to take a Wuhan virus test. There are no exceptions, because if you have to move around in China today, you'll need your latest test report. Every citizen is on the state's radar. What happens if you decide to skip a test? You face the fury of Chinese authorities. Look at video number 4. A few weeks ago, Shanghai was going through one of its worst outbreaks. Again, zero COVID orders were in place. The local police were on a hunt. They were asked to bring COVID-positive patients to quarantine. And this is how they went about it.
不是啊，我们的复核结果还没有出来。
来来来，拍下来，拍下来，看好了。Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my God, people. Are y'all serious, man? You serious? Did you see that? Wait a minute, my people. Let me ask y'all a serious question. What would you do if they're kicking at your door like that to come into you to make sure you get a COVID test? I mean, isn't that home invasion? I mean, what are they doing to their people over there? So they don't have no problem doing that to them. They don't have no problem doing that to them. What you think they doing in China to our people? I mean, what you think China doing in Africa? If they don't have no problem doing that to them, you don't know how many of our brothers and sisters in Africa has died by the hands of Chinese. You don't even know how many brothers and sisters in America and other races too, because all of your drugs, flus and shots and so forth come from over there. So you don't even know how many people are literally, in their graves because of these people. The European race is a front. You know what I'm saying? He's the physical, he's the muscle, he's the police officer. The European race is just a muscle. That's it. That's why I said the brain is not in a condition to physically fight you. You know why? Because the brain don't want to fight you, because he knows any damage comes to him is a no-go for him. You see what I'm saying to you? So what he do? He put the dummies in front of you. The ones that you put batteries in their back and they palms and they just die. You see what I'm saying? For a cause. They just find anything to die for. Anything that feel good to them. That's righteous. I'm a police officer. I'm a law enforcement. I'm stopping crime. I'm a fighter. Yes. And a line of duty. Yes, I protect and serve. Stupid, foolish shit. So you put that inside of their head. So that's why I told you, if the school district showed up to your door, the principal, the school teacher, the social services come up to your house, the doctor come to your home and say why you ain't bring your child to the hospital, all of them means absolutely nothing to you. You'll go outside. pluck you in your forehead. They will leave you. But they need law enforcement. They need law enforcement. So this is why a lot of brothers are afraid, or they want to try to, like the one brother made a whole video, right? And I respect you though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I give you credit. I give a lot of y'all credit for throwing little jabs inside of y'all videos. I give y'all a lot of credit for that. You know what I mean? Like how you wanna link up with me, but then throw a jab at the same time. You out your fucking mind. Let me explain something to you. The only people that I'm fucking with is people that have righteous hearts, and this is not about no game. You know what I mean? This ain't about. See, if you really wanted to vibe with me, you would have been like, "Yo, no, listen, we can continue to do it your way, but we're gonna do it this way too, or we're gonna add like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't come in and try to insult the way I'm moving, because obviously the way I'm doing attracted you. You ain't attracted me because you ain't doing nothing. So you know what I mean? You ain't making your mark. So I'm cool with that. But it's so funny how they like to make videos and try to, you know what I mean, throw little jabs at you. Let me explain something to you. You know, when I show up to the police districts and I show up to the police department and they see a man like this with locks, look at how they portray brothers with locks, beards, violent, ignorant, killers. You understand? Don't take care of their families. We all know that's a lie. So let me just say this to you. When I go in there and I speak intellectually to them, and I speak with no fear, and I look them in their eyes, they do their job different. You see? They see. Because not only am I speaking, I'm not speaking about the fact of slavery. That's the least of my concerns. Where did you come from? How do you feel as though that you have the legal right to police me, medically and psychologically evaluate me, run an economic system on my planet, take my fruits and vegetables, and then put them in some so-called store and sell them back to me? That's fucking you. This is home invasion. This is home invasion at its highest. You not only did you home invade, but you raped, murdered, and killed the people inside of my house too, and took over my refrigerator. So I'm confused. So no, that doesn't make any sense to me. So when you sit there and you talk about, oh, you're collab, we can get things done. I'm already working with the right people that's going to put me in the right position, where though I'm gonna get these letters and get this petition. The petition already moving, but not just the petition, but for me to get the letters and get them out to these courthouses, where though it's going to cause a ripple effect to all my brothers and sisters, so they can step up and say, you know what, these are our children. That's it, and nobody else is going to police or medically evaluate our child. Point blank say, you ain't drawing no more blood. You ain't putting none of my kids no more underneath no more MRIs. You're not doing none of that shit. You ain't doing nothing with my child no more. Point blank and simple. And so I'm good with the team that I got. Mother Universe, I'm not doing nothing but being surrounded more with other people that all they want to see is our people flourish. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, all they want to see is our people flourish. And they just sitting back and just chilling. Like, you do your thing. I just want to see people flourish. And anything you need, I'm good with you, bro. That's the people that are surrounded. But then I got the people that's surrounding me. That's Kenny, my man Shiz. You know what I mean? That we out here. You know what I mean? And then the two brothers that I met regarding the legal legal part. I'm good. Mother Universe gonna send everything my way that needs to be done. I'm not rushing anything. I'm not sitting here trying to kill myself to do it. No, she understands and overstands what I'm doing. This is at an end. I'm just here. I'm just a messenger. I'm not a teacher. See what I'm saying to you? If you ain't picking up the frequency of the sun in the universe, what the fuck are you gonna pick up from me? I'm being honest with you. If you ain't picking it up, if you ain't hearing the phone ringing already, I'm just being honest with you. You supposed to hear the phone ringing, and then I'm supposed to be able to decode some of the codes that's coming from the phone to you. That's all I'm supposed to do. And you supposed to be like, oh shit, you know what? Now I hear the call, because now it reminded me of this, that, and the third. Now I got the call. This is what I need to be doing, or this is who I am, and this is how I should be moving and functioning. Point blank and simple. So, I want to tell y'all, like, I really value and appreciate those that have supported. I want you to know that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Hold on, let me see something here. What else did I want to play? I want to go back to this video. But the only reason why this can take place in China, the only reason why you can do this to these people don't have no guns. They don't have no way of defending themselves. So all the people that's kicking in their doors, all they already have law enforcement with them. See what I'm saying to y'all? And the people that sit there and talk about all law enforcement, everybody's not bad. Yo, the system is bad. It ain't about the law enforcement. It ain't about the people that's participating in the system. The system is bad. And what makes the people bad? Because if they don't have their own mind and they're participating in a system that is literally unjust and unbalanced, and therefore they're unjust and imbalanced within themselves. Point blank and simple. I don't give a fuck what the TV promotes. When has your occupation determined the characteristics of an individual? That's because you're programmed to believe that through television. Oh, it's a doctor. Oh, it's a police officer. Oh, he was in the military. The military is even worse because the military is even dumb than the local police department. I want to tell y'all that right now. Any of you people that sit there and push your children to join the military and you join the military yourself, you're an asshole. And I don't care. You can get mad at me all you want. You're literally a fucking dummy. How do you feel getting in your fucking putting on a uniform? It's a prison suit. You don't see it. You just look at an orange suit and look at this shit on TV and be like, look at them, they in jail. Look at them, how they dummies, they in cells. What's the difference from the military boot camp in fucking prison? Other than the fact that you get to get up and go and you might get to have some sex every now and then, but you're still taking orders, bro. You in jail, you in prison. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get up at this time, you gotta run, you gotta shoot your gun, you got the same shit that these motherfuckers is doing. Get up, go to the yard, sharpen up their shanks and shit, talk shit, same shit you doing. You just talking shit in a different manner. Kill, 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 protect your country. See, you're just talking in a different manner. Nigga, they in the jail talking shit about the shit they did in the streets. You see what I'm saying? It's the same suit, you same dumb shit, and you literally think that you're okay with it or it's right because on television, you don't watch Save It Private Ryan, you don't you know, watched all these movies and all this television program to tell you that there's so many evil people in countries where people don't even fucking have Nikes on and they dying to get the Nikes, walking around in socks, but they got the intelligence, they have the ability to hijack. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that because then they have the ability to just do all kinds of terrorist shit over here. I'm confused. We've been in Afghanistan for 20 years. I ain't see the Taliban. The moment that we left, Taliban showed the fuck up. So I'm confused. We haven't been in there. You have been in there. So let me reframe that. You've been in there. So how does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense, my people. So stop this bull crap. The people that know what's going on and listen, David Icke said it the best, but he's, like I said, I know what he is. The people that don't know what's going on, that just moving along like dead fish in the fucking water. Like, I'm just gonna supposed to go to school, supposed to get to college, supposed to have fun, supposed to be promiscuous, supposed to have, supposed to have different friends, supposed to go out and party, supposed to go and drink, supposed to go do all that stuff. Those people there that just want to move through life, them. They are them. You have those people, and you have a group of people that know what's going on, but turn a deaf ear and a blind eye and continue to move on with the situation. And then you have a group of people that just say, and they're very small, say fuck you. And you have a group of people that's small that say fuck you. And then you have a group of people that's even smaller that can probably fit. And guess what? The amount of people that really sees and knows the truth, they all can fit inside Donald Trump Mar-a-Lago mansion. Think about that. So when you look at his mansion and you look up from the sky down, you can pull it up. You can fit, and it ain't packed too. People have room. People even have time to go to the bathroom. You ain't got to rush yourself. Like, this is how the amount of people that really know what's going on. I mean, see with their pineal gland that's out here eating healthy, exercising, raising the frequency on this planet, understanding that there are extraterrestrials that's already here. There's something that this is getting ready, that this whole system, the way that we've been living, being on a job for 30 years, 40 years, and you're getting nothing out of it but just saying a retirement, and you think you're going to travel the world, and just so happen that when black people retire, they seem to get another fucking job. How do you retire and have another job? Or how do you retire and just sit in the neighborhood and you find comfort in just cutting your grass every day? You should have did that shit from the very beginning instead of working on that job for fucking 50,000 years. But that's just what I'm saying. All this shit is tiresome. I can't live like this no more. I don't want to live like. All of that is coming to an end. And what's so funny to it is what makes it funny and what makes me laugh about it is that the people that think that there's literally going from the man that literally think that it. Okay. All right. Apparently, you wanted to go. All right. The people that think that you're going to go from a dollar bill to a cryptocurrency. Yes, it's going to last for a period of time. It's not going to last for a long. Let me explain something. It's going to look like it's going to last for, but it's quick window. Those people right there, you're fooled. How could it ever be a financial economic system when the organic people of the planet, this is my shit? Why would I pay for fruits and vegetables? This is mine. It's in abundance. Why would I pay for water? Why do you think that you're going to give me something to build a house for you while you sit back in the shade and put on sunscreen and wear sunglasses? I'm confused. Why do you think I'm going to build for you while you sit back and relax? Why do you think that? Why is that so? Why is that? I mean, I have to ask my brothers and sisters that. Why do you think those that think that you have, listen, because you have a few dollars, you got money, you got people that are working for you, and those are fools. Let me tell you this. What's going to happen when you don't have money? You don't have a reason. So you should have, what's going to happen when you don't have a money or a reason for them to be around you and they don't need you no more because now you can't pay them. Now you got to do the work yourself. Now you got to protect your family. Now you got to protect your neck. Now you got to go get your own water. Now you got to go get your own food. What's going to happen with that? See, this is what it's going to do. It's going to separate the boys from the men because you got grown boys out here that got playing with monopoly money. Grown boys playing with monopoly money, controlling other boys and girls with monopoly money. That's molestation, bro. I don't give a fuck how old you are. That's molestation. You 25 years old and you don't know, and you literally, I know and you don't know that this is monopoly shit, and you great give me the best part of you for over because I got a few dollars. Monopoly money. This is shit come from the earth. This is yours. That's what's wrong. We ain't grasping that. I'm confused. So it's going back to how it was, where real men gonna stand up for real men. You ain't gonna walk over to me and be like, yo, can you go can you go get me some water? Can I go? Yeah, I'm gonna go get. See what's gonna happen. Men gonna go back to them. I'm gonna go get me and mine some water. Now, if you want to be we want to be brothers and vibe with each other. Now we can go. Me and you can go get them some water. You feel what I'm saying to you? And the women can do other things together for us. You see what I'm saying? But all that shit, I'm gonna go get you while you sit down on your behind and sitting up underneath the sun. All those days is over, bro. All those days is over. Most of the men that live like that are soft. Those days are over. Ain't none of that happening. You can forget about it. You can forget about it. Most of the men out here that did the hard work and do the labor, concrete work, you know what I mean, that really did the work, demolition, tearing down houses, you know what I mean, those men right there, those are the real men that's going to move forward, especially if you got a righteous heart. You're going to move forward. The nigga out here that hands feel like he just soaked them in off. He just soaked them in something that got it like in jail. Nah, that's not happening. So I tell you, my people, I value you all. I want to get back to the video. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video, and I'm out of here. Y'all keep thinking it's China and Taiwan. China and Taiwan is a joke. That's a joke. This is bigger than that. This is about the sun and the changes in the cosmos, and what the changes is happening internally with you. Everything that's happening outwardly is happening inwardly. The cosmos are lining up, and you are lining up. Yeah, that's what's happening. So if you either lining yourself up along with the cosmos, or you're still fighting against the frequency, which is frustrating you, for real. So therefore, you don't have a reason to live because you don't know the reason to live. You can't see it. So most of the people that you, like I said, law enforcement don't have a reason to live. That's it. So let me share this with y'all, my people. Let me get on over here. I want you to look at this right here. Kicking in the door for a treatment, for a test.
Wonderful.
你们等一下，你们我报警，你们说的都已经是警察了，同志们。
The police actually broke into a house.
Law
Was
enforcement.
that a COVID positive patient? We cannot say for sure. The police said he tested positive. The residents of this apartment say they did not get a positive report. Either way, the Chinese state doesn't care. They spare no one, not even animals. Which brings us to our fifth and final video. And let me warn you.
Chinese citizens get the Xi Jinping treatment. Yo, my people, y'all don't want this. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't want X-Gene. Y'all don't want the X-Gene treatment. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You don't want that treatment. That treatment look bad.
This could be disturbing for some viewers. Again, this is from the month of July. A family was forced to separate from their farm animals. The family was taken to a quarantine center, presumably. These are healthcare workers. Do you know what they did with the animals? They killed them. Let me once again advise viewer discretion. This video is disturbing.
Xi Jinping, he don't play no games, bro. Yo, that dragon don't play no games. Took the whole family, separated the whole family, and killed all the livestock.
This is the ugly truth of zero COVID. This is not about preventing new infections or stamping out the Wuhan virus. This is about reminding the people of China just how much power the Communist Party wields.
You right about that. She never lied about that. That is about reminding them. But understand something, my people. It's easy to remind people that are defenseless. It's easy to and I want to tell y'all, it's a little different from as opposed to our people. If our people was literally to band together and say enough is enough, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they could never shoot and start gunning us down because the sky, everything would instantly change dramatically. But when it comes to their people, it's different. They don't mean anything to them. I want y'all to understand something, my people. And this is not racist, and I want all other races to understand something. You are a multi-cell living organism. That is unnatural, not just on this planet, but throughout the cosmos. Every living organism is looking at you, especially because you are taking orders as you have reached a level of evolution where those you should be able to use your own mind. But you have reached a level of evolution. You have to know right from wrong, and you continue to destroy the only people that genuinely cared about you. That's what every species in the cosmos are now looking at you. It has nothing to do just with us. Our brothers and sisters looking at you, yeah, but all other species, you think it's just, you really believe that it's just, you don't think we can genetically put something together that's natural? Go look at Venom. Go look at Venom again and see what type of person he was. You really don't think so? When you look at Predator, right, there were only certain individuals in Predator that moved around like that, because all of us are not killers and warriors, because we're not killers and warriors. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of us, this is practice. We relish this time because we can't do this any other time. We don't do this around the planet. We don't do this around the galaxy. That's why we don't want to. We don't want to exercise our power. We don't want to exercise our advanced technology to just wipe you off the planet. You see what our brothers and sisters moving across the sky right now. You see everybody's recording this now. And I told y'all there's going to be a massive increase. And it's not just then, it's going to be even more of a massive increase because they want to watch this. They want to see the revealing of something that a lot of us know that was here already, but we just deny it. They want to see that. They want to see how we respond to it. Not only that, what's taking place with our bodies. Some of us are going to change. Some of us are going to feel different. Some of us are going to start to do extraordinary things outside of having a powerful intuition, like speaking about food shortage, cannibalism, dark ages, the power is going to go out. The North is going back on the ice, but yet you say, Kala, how is the North going back on the ice when the planet is heating up? Yeah, volcanoes are erupting. And go look over there in China and up there in Europe. The volcanoes are going to erupt. It's hot, yes, but the volcanoes are going to erupt. When that blocks it out, boom. We don't hate these people. We want these people to live with what they have done, and they are going to live what they have done. They're going to live amongst themselves in a cave, and their survival is going to be based upon how their hearts are for one another. That's it. And you tell me if they can live with it, or will they be doing? It'll be very next to little vegetation. See. So I value you, my brothers and sisters. This is not fear mongering. It is what it is. My fear mongering days is over. If you want to say I was fear mongering 3 years ago, I guess you could. But now my fear mongering days is over. It's just showing you what's reality. And we can sit back and turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to it and say, well, I'm not going to experience this. I'm manifesting that I don't walk in this darkness. Or I'm not going. Let me explain something to you. What you don't know, and I said this over and over and over again, 8 million children go missing on this planet. And I don't give a damn what the ethnicity is. That's because you have grown children that are celebrating meaningless and pointless, primitive ideologies. Simple as that. You are glorifying that. You are glorifying that. And because of that, this is the problem that we are. This is the conditions that we are in. So you will face that. So when people think they walking around with this old beautiful heart, blah blah, I'm not going to face it because I'm going to face it. I'm going to see darkness. I'm going to live it. But the question is, how much of it am I going to experience, and what am I going to experience? That's based off what? Karma, based off your heart and what you stand for. So I value my people. Y'all have an amazing supreme cosmic day. Woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Listen, you appreciate the content, hit the like button. You really appreciate the content, grab a shirt, some blood. You appreciate the content, cash it, whatever you do, I greatly appreciate it. Listen, it all goes back to us, my people. And y'all all have an amazing supreme start to y'all day, man. This is an amazing time to be a fuck alive. Nobody hates y'all. And please, this is not about hate. This is about truth. This is about balance. This is about righteousness. This is what this is all about. This is all being done with love. I value you, my people. Have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your day. Some blood, some blood, some blood. I am not black. Years up.